Hello and welcome to 300X Academy. Ernest Pena here. I'm coming on here to give you guys some reminders and some updates. I want to give you access to our schedule. Some of you have been seeing the post. We also want to remind you about the awards that are available for you guys to be able to attend the training at the Academy. To give you an update on the schedule, we already had our February training. On March 10th through the 12th, we'll be in San Francisco at a private training for a company. March the 13th and 15th in Corona. We have some spots available for those who want to attend. Reach out to Juan or myself. Also, April 10th through the 12th, we'll be in Jackson, Georgia with Brian Moran, Royal Relocation, doing a collaboration training there. So reach out to us for that. And then we'll be at the Dispatchers Conference April the 16th through the 19th in Biloxi, Mississippi. Then we'll be in Corona, California again on May the 2nd and the 3rd. That could possibly be the last training right before the busy season hits in our studio. Now, we are getting some requests to probably extend our training season for those because we are doing those on the weekends. So we may be able to get some in. But as you guys know, May 15th hits, it gets a little more complicated to be providing some trainings. But keep an eye on our schedule for those who want to attend. And then May the 8th through the 10th, we'll be in Springfield, Virginia, doing a private training there. So the one thing that I wanted to remind you guys of is that there you do have access to the Global Moving Foundation, and I'll be putting the link below so that you guys can have access to it. They are giving awards to movers that want to attend the training. The Global Moving Foundation. Now, here's how that works. You would go to the site, to the link that we're going to provide, and you would fill out an application to get awarded some money. They will pay 50% of the training up to $2,000. So let me give you an example of how that works. Our Corona, California trainings are $1,500 for the weekend. So you submit the application, you turn in your receipt and certificate that you get to complete the training, and then they will give you 50% of the 1,500, which comes out to 750. So the one in Georgia with Brian Moran, if you guys want to apply for that one is $2,000, and so you would get up to $1,000 back to help you towards your registration for the Ultimate Movers training over in Georgia. So again, giving you some insight on what's available. There have been many that have invested in themselves to come to the training. So we want you to understand there's so many things involved. 300X is obviously beyond the point of proving itself. Time and time again, every training, value is created. People are being changed. The trainings itself and the product and the transformation that people are experiencing has already spoken for itself. We're not blowing our own whistle. We're not here trying to tell you how good we are. If you look at our reviews, if you look at the comments, if you look at the reaction of people, it speaks for itself. We're here to help the industry. We are here to help those of you who want to go to the next level. We come in with movers etiquette, customer service, claims prevention, conflict resolution, change resolution, signature service. That's a big one. Our claims prevention is really changing the game. Our signature service. And then, of course, you get to spend one-on-one time going through the Mata style skills, which involves basic to custom packing, basic to custom wrapping, and basic to custom loading. And when we do it in Corona, it's an amazing time. Of course, we feed you lunch and both days, and we just have an awesome time. People don't want to leave. People stay there, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Those trainings are 8 to 5 every day that we have the trainings. We technically wish we could do 3 days, but sometimes that's hard for people to do. But I encourage you, it's a weekend. It's a weekend to invest in yourself. One of the things that I found about movers is they don't know how to invest in themselves. We see all these other industries. We see the people that go to trainings, they get mentors, they take themselves to the next level. And you got to ask yourself, am I doing the same thing over and over and over and over again every year and still in the same place, making the same amount of money in this vicious cycle? What do I do to break out of it? And I can tell you right now, those that have been to the 3X training, they are breaking out of that cycle wherever they are, whatever level they're at, whether they're day one in the moving industry or whether they're 30 years in the moving industry. People are getting results. People are grateful, thankful. Some people get choked up. They break out in tears wanting to know, man, where has this training been all my life? Why didn't I get this kind of training when I first started? So I'm just encouraging you. We're available. We're here for the industry. We're not going anywhere. We're already getting booked for after the summer, and we've already got some bookings for 2027. So our schedule is filling up. We do have these dates, as I mentioned. March the 10th and 12th will be in San Francisco for a private training. March 14th and 15th, we have the individual training in Corona, California. April the 10th and 12th will be in Jackson with Brian Moran and Royal Relocation. April the 16th to the 19th, of course, we'll be at the Dispatchers Conference. May 2nd and 3rd, we will have our possibly last training in Corona, California before the summer. And then May the 8th to the 10th, we'll be in Springfield, Virginia in a private training. So reach out to us. Let us know. Remember, Global Moving Foundation, there is assistance for those who want help with part of the registration for the training. Keep that in mind. We look forward to seeing you guys there. We're excited about what's happening. There's a lot of challenges. We teach, military, we teach COD, we teach national account, we teach on the level of local moving, we teach on the level of interstate moving, and we teach international moving also. So we focus from the dispatch window down to the customer's house. And this is what I tell people. You ever been to a restaurant, you've seen the advertisement, somebody's referred you to this restaurant, you go in there with high hopes, thinking that you're going to get great service and thinking that you're going to get a great meal, and you go in there and the service and the food is subpar. It didn't match the advertisement or the referral that you got. And sometimes that's the way companies are spending a lot of money from the dispatch window up to the ownership. They're spending heavy on the advertising, which is needed. I'm not knocking it. A lot of times when people start experiencing the actual service, they're not getting the service at the level that they were advertised. So 300X is here to level up your game and to help you turn that customer into a salesman that you don't have to put on staff. You become their mover or their moving company for life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Take a look at the Global Moving Foundation. I'm going to put the link below, and we'll see you at the 300X training.